5 hidden revelations about your next level. Welcome to Rise in Purpose, the place where purpose is awakened, potential is developed, and people are challenged to become everything they were created to be. If you believe your life has greater meaning, subscribe, share, and join this journey of growth, faith, and transformation. Your next level requires a different you. There is something nobody tells you about elevation. The greatest challenge of your next season will not be getting there. It will be becoming the person who can remain there. Many people are praying for a bigger opportunity, a bigger platform, a bigger influence, a bigger assignment. But they are asking God for something their current mindset cannot sustain. Because increase is not just about receiving more. Increase is about becoming more. A person can receive a blessing and still not have the capacity to carry it. A person can receive opportunity and still destroy it because their character has not caught up with their calling. That is why sometimes God delays the door. Not because He does not want you to enter, but because He is preparing you to survive what is behind it. The first revelation: God does not expand your assignment before He expands your capacity. Every great responsibility requires greater capacity. A small vision requires effort. A bigger vision requires transformation. You cannot lead people if you have not learned to lead yourself. You cannot influence others if you are controlled by your emotions. You cannot build something lasting if you are still dependent on temporary motivation. The question is not, do I want more? The deeper question is, am I becoming someone who can responsibly manage more? Because abundance without wisdom becomes waste. Success without character becomes dangerous. Influence without humility becomes destructive. The greatest blessing is not what comes into your hands. The greatest blessing is what happens inside your heart while you are preparing for it. The second revelation: your season of construction is more important than your season of celebration. We live in a world obsessed with results. People celebrate the building but ignore the blueprint. They admire the success but overlook the discipline. They applaud the victory but know nothing about the years of development. But everything powerful is built before it is revealed. A skyscraper spends more time underground establishing its foundation than it spends reaching the sky. Why? Because the height of the building is determined by the depth of the foundation. Your private development determines your public impact. The conversations nobody heard. The decisions nobody celebrated. The discipline nobody recognized. Those moments were not insignificant. They were construction. The third revelation: your greatest asset is not your talent, it is your transformation. Talent may open a door, but character determines whether you stay in the room. Skill may create opportunity, but wisdom determines whether you multiply it. Knowledge may make people notice you, but humility determines whether people trust you. Napoleon Hill emphasized the importance of mastering the mind because your thoughts become the foundation of your actions. The person who cannot control their thinking will eventually be controlled by circumstances. Your greatest battle is not always external. Sometimes the greatest battle is becoming mentally prepared for what you have been praying for. You must stop thinking like the person you were and start thinking like the person you are becoming. The fourth revelation: true influence is measured by what you give, not what you gain. The world teaches, get more, achieve more, become more important. But purpose teaches, become more useful. Real influence is not about being seen. It is about being valuable. A tree does not eat its own fruit. A river does not drink its own water. Everything created with purpose is designed to serve something beyond itself. Your gifts are not only for your benefit. Your wisdom is not only for your success. Your experiences are not only your story. They are tools to impact someone else. The question is not, how many people know my name? The question is, how many lives are better because I showed up? The fifth revelation: the blessing requires a new identity. There comes a moment when you must stop introducing yourself by your struggles. You are not just the person who went through difficulty. You are the person who developed through difficulty. You are not just what happened to you. You are what you decided to become afterward. The past may have shaped your story, but it does not have authority over your future. Your mistakes are not your identity. Your delays are not your identity. Your disappointments are not your identity. Your purpose is your identity. Final declaration. Step into what you have been prepared for. This is the season where you stop chasing approval and start walking in assignment. This is the season where you stop comparing your journey and start embracing your calling. This is the season where you understand. You were not delayed. You were developed. You were not overlooked. You were being prepared. You were not forgotten. You were being strengthened. The next chapter of your life will require a wiser you, a stronger you, a more disciplined you, a more focused you. Because the blessing is not just coming to you, it is coming through you. Your influence will have purpose. Your success will have meaning. Your growth will have impact. And the world does not need another copy. It needs the person God designed you to become. So rise with wisdom. Rise with humility. Rise with purpose. This is your time. This is your assignment. This is your moment to rise in purpose.